Alston Beckett Cyrus. For ushering in 1975, a new wave of local Calypsonians with your immortal, musical, and poetic recount of our carnival history. We hold you there. For introducing to the world the wizardry and mastery of Frankie McIntosh, and for showing the world the value of friendship, trust, and loyalty, we thank you. For having shouldered the task and thankless responsibility of serving as an ambassador at large for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, your beloved homeland, we today, as one people, stand grateful. For having provided us with musical enjoyment unequaled to date, and for having provided vim, vigor, and the personality that has become Vincy Carnival, we are eternally in your debt. For having made manifest the fruits and values of hard work, discipline, love of self and others, we hail you as an unequal, unparalleled. For exhibiting a strength and perseverance through 20 years of activity in the highly competitive arena of the musical industry, we commend you highly. For simply being Alston Beckett Cyrus of Ascension, for simply being one of ours, we love you. And tonight, we seal our admiration, Alston, our gratitude, our love, by bestowing the very spirit of Carnival 1995 in your honor. Alston Beckett Cyrus, on behalf of all Vincentians, home and abroad, tonight we honor you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Executive Secretary of the Carnival Development Committee, Cyprian Nihal. Now we have a few remarks from the Honorable Minister of Culture, Mr. John Clark Horn.
Distinguished Honoree Alston Beckett Cyrus. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with much pleasure and tremendous pride that I present to you officially this evening a son of the soil, a truly homespun Vincentian, a man whose songs have been sung in several languages on every continent in the world. I invite you to give him the welcome he deserves. Alston Beckett Cyrus, we salute you, we love you. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Beckett Cyrus. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. And now this lovely trophy, ladies and gentlemen, that is before your eyes, was designed by Julian Pilling Pollard and built by Scrapey Dopwell. And let's show appreciation to those two gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. And the presentation now being made by the Honorable Minister of Culture to our special honoree, Alston Beckett Cyrus, who sang St. Vincent, I love you. Beckett, we all love you. And now an emotional moment, I'm sure it must be, ladies and gentlemen, for Beckett. But we'll still want to impose on him somewhat and ask him to come and say a few words to you. Alston Beckett Cyrus.
Thank you, Mr. John. Honorable Minister of Culture, Mr. Horn. Meh, on for them. Chairman of the CDC, Mr. Cottrell. Mr. Cyprian Hall. I have a little note here because I have a bad memory. And I really wish I could come out with my sheets tonight when I'm singing, because I'll mix up the line somewhere along the line. But first, I have to thank God for giving me the talent, for blessing me. I think I'm being blessed. I'm grateful to Him eternally. I'd like to thank my mom, and she should be here with me tonight, but some way along the line, not the folks here, but a lot of people organizing this show tonight planned to give me a lot of surprises, and I thought part of the surprise would have been my mother. I didn't bother to really tell her anything. But it's a good surprise, but I know she's here with me tonight in spirit. I'd like to thank my brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, family. All my family have been behind me all the way. Most of all, the maestro himself, not for the musical part, but I always say is the greatest human being I ever met, Frankie McIntosh. Great guidance from the man. A lot of names to mention, but can't call them all, but a few you have to mention. Dennis Ambrose, Dennis Nanton, Tani, Dooch, Noel Franklin, a guy who coached me on the trampoline called Merritt, Kingsley Jeffers, Rudy Joshua, Michael Mapp, Conrad Joshua, Joel Providence, who dreamed up this show tonight. Give it up for him. Also Lennox Bowman, my uncle Francis, who took me to the feds at the age of 4, where I got my first exposure to steel band and calypso. Clem Dopwell, one of my best friends who produced this album this year. All the many others whose names are too numerous to mention. My fellow calypsonians around the world, especially those who are here with me tonight to help me celebrate. The world all over, the fans who came from around the world. A lot of people here from the UK, from Canada, from Toronto, New York City. They have supported me over the years. Give it up for the visitors, please.